So we take the cross off. We put it to the side. And so whenever you take the cross off, Jesus has to do like he did Peter. Before he told Peter, if you're going to follow me, you got to put your cross on, deny yourself, put your cross on and follow me. He said, listen, you tripping. Get behind me. Get behind me. Get behind me, which means you moving too fast. You are moving at an incorrect speed. You are moving at a pace that I have not ordained you to move at. Get behind me. We find ourselves facing all types of temptations and troubles in this land right now. America is in financial turmoil in this land right now. And because America has gotten in front of God and no longer behind God, God is now saying, listen, I need you to slow down, pump your brakes, slow your roll, because I have a proper speed that I need you to be set at. And if you are set at this proper speed, then I will be able to restore your financial wealth. I will be able to restore the educational system in your school. I will be able to restore the very power of my name in your constitution. I will be able to restore the very name in the Pledge of Allegiance that they have told your kids not to say anymore. I will be able to restore my name in your educational institution. I will be able to restore my name in America. Clap your hands and give God praise. Cruise control. Jesus said that you have to get behind me. If you don't get behind me, you're going to move too fast. And if you move too fast, you're going to run into some things that I have not designed for you to tackle yet, because you don't have enough strength. You don't have enough stamina. You haven't carried your cross long enough. But I'm calling you to get behind me. And if you get behind me, I will fight your battles. I will stand strong. I will be your strong tower. I will be your present help in the time of trouble. America just has to get behind him. God is calling the church to lift Jesus up. Lift him up on the cross, because if you lift him up on the cross, he's going to lift you up on the cross. God lifted Jesus up on the cross. He had to make sure. Listen. In the Garden of Gethsemane, Jesus was in the garden and he was tripping. He was looking at what he had to tackle. He was looking at the feet that was in front of him, and Jesus started to buckle. He really did. He said, Father, if it be thy will, let this cup pass from me. He said, nevertheless, not thy will, your will be done. So God had to make sure that, listen, I know that's in you, son, and I recognize that that's in you. I know that you are who I am, but I recognize the vessel that I put you in. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that everything that I put you through, they're going to whip you with many stripes. People are going to be healed. But I want to make sure that whenever you reach that point of salvation, when the people are to see you stretched out on the cross, that there's no fight left in you. And Jesus was such a son that whenever he got on the cross, Jesus said, I'm not even going to trip with y'all. He said, Father, forgive them, for they don't even know what they're doing. I see the bigger picture. I realize, God, that I've been carrying the cross and that you have me at the proper speed to get to. And if I get to this speed, the reason why they couldn't crucify him on another day is because God didn't want him crucified on another day. The reason why you can't get where God wants you to be is because God don't want you there yet. He has you on a proper course, a proper speed, and when you get there, everything will be there for you. Look at somebody and say, cruise control.